Good Wednesday morning, everyone. It's January 20th, and I've spoken to a few people recently that it feels like we are in a race between two individuals. One of them is vaccine, and the other one is the virus. It seems like the virus is just ramping up across our country and getting closer and closer to us, to our family members. Thankfully, so far, it seems like our parish family are okay, but it's getting closer and closer. As that thing's getting closer and closer, thankfully, a vaccine is getting closer and closer, and there's more and more people that are getting vaccinated, and so getting that protection. So I'm just praying that the vaccine will win this race and will keep the virus at bay. Having said that, because the virus is ramping up, not only do we need to get vaccinated as soon as we can, but we also need to be ever vigilant about our precautions around here. Thankfully, we continue to have our temperatures taken and sign in for services and try to keep people safe there. That being said, as the weeks kind of roll on and our weariness with all of that continues to increase, sometimes we can get a little bit lax around some of those things. And so maybe this is a good time, as the virus is continuing to increase around us, to remind ourselves of our precautions that we need to put in place. And one of those that we are becoming, unfortunately, very comfortable with is one of these. And, I have realized that masks are nice in one sense. When there's cold, nippy weather out early in the morning, a mask is not a bad thing, because sometimes that warmth of the breath against your face, there is a positive side to that. Obviously, there's the negative sides to wearing a mask. That being said, let me just remind us that we do need to be masking up when we gather together, and this is the way it should look. It should not look like this, or obviously like this, but that we mask ourselves up appropriately when we are together. I've gotten the word out even around our office here. I talked with Lynn this morning and Tom this morning, and I sent out an email to Dave Beal and to Betty Ann that if there's only one of us in the office, I'm not going to mask up sitting in my office here, nor is Lynn when she's in there. But if I walk in to do some business with her, I will mask up, she will mask up. If others are together in the office, then we will mask up. Now, if we're outside, air's moving around, and we're a bit of a distance from each other, we don't have to worry about that there. But in this space, we do need to be careful about that. And I suppose one thing to mention about that is we really miss our social time, and so sometimes we can kind of start gathering together and just for chit chat during services. And I'm guilty of that too, because I miss spending time with people. That being said, we still need to keep ourselves distant and primarily kind of come here to be present for the service and to attend the service, or to get onto it live streaming or watching it later on. So being aware of the importance of masking. Again, the reminder that even though we don't have X's on our seats to keep people distance, that we need to either individually or as a family to make sure there's 2 seats empty on either side of us before we get into other people. Again, this is just keeping our precautions as careful as we can, especially as this virus is continuing to ramp up. And again, hopefully the vaccine will come in and most of us and all of us will get it. I'm one of those young, spry guys, so I'm not in the first group of priorities. Eventually it will get to myself and those few of us who are under 65 years of age. Okay, enough of all that stuff. we had a meeting this morning, and I talked with Father Bob and Deacon Michael, and our concern and our care for all of you. Again, continue to reach out to us if you have any questions. If there's anything we can do to help serve you, to meet your needs, please let us know. We are continuing to work on services that are upcoming. We are a little over a month away a little under a month away from Ash Wednesday. And I will be on vacation during that time. I'm going on vacation. Desiree and I are February 9th through the 20th. We will be on a boat for a week in Ecuador in the Galapagos. So we will be diving into the waters there 3 or 4 times a day for about 6 days. And then we will be back with you. For February 14th, Father Fred Mann has agreed to come in and celebrate and preach on that day. And Ash Wednesday will be done with Deacon Michael, and I will also have a local clergy, hopefully doing the Eucharist for the 6 p.m. service. And then we are getting into our Good Friday services and on into Lent, and we have a Taizé service that we will be doing as well. So all those things will be getting rolled out. But may God's blessing be with you this day.